You got attitude today? Look, Yara, look, book. You wanna read a book? Look, that got her attention. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be all about Yara. I know I haven't posted in like a month. I'm not gonna do that again. As you can tell by the title, today's video is gonna be a 6 month, actually it's more like 7 month update. I don't know what I'm gonna title it. I'm gonna title it something update. Yara is currently 6 months and 3 weeks. She turned 7 months on the 1st. So much has happened since my last video, which was our morning routine. If you haven't seen that, make sure you go check it out. It's really, really cute. But in the morning routine, y'all, she couldn't do nothing. She couldn't crawl, she couldn't stand up, she couldn't do anything, and now she literally can do all those things. I'm gonna get into it because a lot has changed. We sleep trained her. It's a lot. For those of you guys who are new, Yara is my little she's a little out of it today. She doesn't really want to be smiling today. Hey. Hey. Are you gonna smile or no? She loves that sound. I'm gonna put her on her play mat next to me so you guys can see. She is here with us. She's just gonna be playing. Here, what are you doing? You play with this, play with this. So I'm gonna let her sit there and play while I talk, because if I try to hold her the whole video, that's not gonna work. It's just insane how quickly babies grow and develop. It's crazy. Let me tell you guys what's been going on. Everything that's Yara, what are you doing? Earlier this month, we took her to her 6 month doctor's appointment, which was kind of nuts. I got her vaccinated. That's a whole other video. I don't even want to talk about that. I chose to get her vaccinated. We chose to get her vaccinated. And honestly, I kind of wish that I didn't now. I wish I would have waited a little bit longer. But that's what we did. And obviously she wasn't feeling great after the doctor's appointment. She was fussy. She was just, I don't know. She just wasn't herself. Oh, I forgot to even say. So before we even took her to the doctors, we sleep trained her. So we sleep trained Yara on March 1st. It got to a point where putting her to sleep became such a hassle for me. Every time it was time to put her to sleep, we would have to rock her to sleep. Every nap, every bedtime, we would sit there in our rocking chair and rock her until she fell asleep. That just got really old because she started getting really heavy. I remember it was like, I think a couple of days before March 1st, I was putting her in her crib and my arms were aching. I'm like, I cannot keep doing this because she's only gonna get bigger. She's not gonna slow down her growth. Like, I can't put her to sleep when she's, what? What's the matter? You trying to tell me something? It took us 3 days total to sleep train her. I'm planning on filming a separate video on that because I really want to get into detail, and I know a lot of other people out there are trying to do the same do the same thing. So, but briefly, we sleep trained her using the Ferber method, or a version of the Ferber method, which is essentially where you leave the baby in the crib and they do cry, but you do it for timed increments. So you're not just leaving them in there to scream for all eternity. You kind of just going back in, comforting them and all that type of stuff. It's a process, which I'll explain in my sleep train video. The first day, she cried all day. She was just really confused, which is understandable because we've been putting her to sleep, you know, her whole life, and then all of a sudden we just put her in her crib. She was kind of caught off guard, and it was very hard for me and Adam to listen to her cry. It was heartbreaking. And the second and third day got way easier, and she slowly but surely started to put herself to sleep. And so now we're in a place where she knows how to put herself to sleep, but lately she's just been going through so many developmental, what's the word? She's been going through so many changes that I feel like she just has been needing a little bit of extra help and extra cuddles. She's definitely been extra cuddly lately, which is, I don't want to say it's not like her, but she just has been wanting to be held a lot more, and I'm pretty sure she's teething. So putting her to sleep has been a little bit less of like, okay, throw her in the crib and leave her in there. It's more like, okay, calm her down, get her almost to the point where she's about to fall asleep, and then we put her in her crib. Even that is still easier than rocking her fully to sleep. That's kind of what has been going on with her sleep-wise. We chose to do that right before her appointment. I don't know why, but that's what we did. And then we took her to the doctors. She got vaccinated, and then it kind of backtracked us a little bit because after the shots, it just kind of changed everything for that whole week, and she just was really upset and not feeling good. Like, you just could tell she didn't feel good. So that's pretty much what happened like earlier this month. And then after she kind of recovered from getting her shots and she started feeling a lot better, here, you want to say hi? Say hi. Is that your foot? It's your foot. It's your foot. Right now, I'm very pleased with how, like, I can tell that she has the ability to put herself to sleep, but right now I can tell that she just doesn't want to, if that makes sense. Like, I'll explain why, because there's just been a whole bunch of stuff she just learned how to do this week. So at the doctor's appointment, she was 21 pounds and 1 ounce. She was 7 pounds 11 ounces at birth, so you have that for reference. And she was 21 inches at birth, and now she's 28 inches. What is that noise? She's definitely getting heavy. Oh my god. She loves books. Books are her favorite thing. If she's crying and you say, do you want to read a book? 9 times out of 10, she'll stop crying. This is one of our favorites. We love Goodnight Moon. She knows how to turn the pages. What else is up with you? She started solids, sort of. So with starting solids, we decided to start off with purees. I think the first food we gave her was sweet potato, if I'm not mistaken. No, first food we gave her was carrots. Gave her carrots and they were pureed, and then I moved on to sweet potato. Wasn't trying to introduce too many foods at once, so we did it kind of slow. I've tried a lot of things, and so far she doesn't seem super interested in food. She's very interested in food when it's our food, but when we sit her down and try to give her her own food, she's kind of just like, no. I don't know, I just feel really lost when it comes to giving her food. And if you guys have any like tips on that, please let me know, because I've been watching YouTube videos, I've been on Pinterest, I've been on a lot of things just trying to like educate myself more on. And then I started seeing more and more about baby-led weaning on TikTok, Instagram. Everyone's doing baby-led weaning, and if you aren't familiar with that, baby-led weaning is basically when you give the baby like actual food instead of purees, and you kind of let them feed themselves. You are there to help them, but you're essentially letting them do it alone. And that, when I realized that was baby-led weaning, I was like, well, hell no. Like, I am not gonna sit there and watch my baby choke. I was freaked out. To be honest, I'm still a little bit freaked out by it, but I did a little bit more research, and apparently your baby can't choke anymore doing that than with purees. So I'm trying to slowly like give her food in a baby-led weaning style, but I'm still gonna give her mashed foods, because if you think about it, we as adults still eat some foods mashed, like mashed potatoes, yogurt, applesauce, all those types of things. So I still want to give her like different textures, but I'm gonna try to like go the baby-led weaning route in terms of like letting her take the lead and try to like learn and explore food on her own. That's my thought process, but I haven't actually 100% started being consistent yet. Like, I've given her food here and there. She probably gets food now like a couple times a week. I feel like I should be giving her more food, and I feel like I should be better. So far, all the foods she's tried sweet potato, carrot, banana, she's had a little bit of broccoli, she's had apple, I think, but not a lot. I've given her a little bit of bread, which she likes to bite on. She doesn't really eat it. Oh, I've given her spinach mixed with banana. It's like I said, like the puree route really she just didn't want it. And my mom said that's how I was too. She seems more open to me just giving her food. So that's what I'm planning on doing. I'm just working on being a little bit more consistent. I got her high chair all cute and souped up. Like, I really was ready, but then when it came to actually giving her the actual food, I was just like, like, I bought all the cute dishes and I got her all this stuff bibs, smocks, and then I'm scared to give this baby food. Like, honestly, that's where I'm at. So let's talk about her development, her speech, her movement. Number one, she started saying dada. We don't know if it means dada yet, like if she's talking about Adam. I personally think a lot, like the time where she says it the most is when she's with Adam, but Adam doesn't think she's saying dada as in daddy. So we really don't know what dada means. I'm sure she's just like babbling.
Mm-hmm. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
I'm still a little bit jealous that it's not mama. I'm not gonna lie, just a little bit. I know dada is easier for babies to say, so I was anticipating her first word or like sound to be dada. It's so cute though when she says it. She says dada. It kind of just makes like noises. It's not really talking. It's more like ooh or like babbling. I'm gonna insert some videos of her because she's not really in the mood today.
Oh.
Let's get into the moving, crawling, her crib. I gotta talk about that too. First off, Yara started crawling almost a week ago, and it kind of happened out of nowhere. So she's been kind of like rocking on all fours, like showing signs that she's about to start crawling, but we just didn't know when she was actually going to start crawling. Me, Adam, and Adam's sister, she was staying with us for the weekend. We were kind of just chilling. Adam and his sister were in the living room with the baby, and she's just like on the floor. She's been playing on the floor for weeks now by herself. They were talking about her crawling and like how they thought she was about to crawl a couple days ago, and like just basically when she was gonna do it. And as they were talking about it, she just started crawling towards them. And y'all are not gonna believe what she was crawling for. She was crawling for the socket on the floor. We have a socket like underneath the couch. She's obsessed with it. We have to like get rid of it actually. She just out of nowhere started crawling. It was a struggle crawl. I'm gonna insert a video. But she was crawling and I almost cried, you guys, because I was just like, why is she getting so big? Like, I cannot take how quickly this is happening. What are you doing, Bean? Okay. So after that, you know, since then she's been crawling. She's still not very fast yet, which thank God, because I am not ready for her to be a speed crawler out here. But she can get around very quickly, and yeah, we've been like finding her with things in her mouth. We haven't baby proofed 100% yet. We have to do that really soon. We'll put outlet covers, cover all the hard corners in our apartment. All that stuff we have to still do. So after she started crawling, I realized that she was becoming a lot more mobile in her crib. She would wake up from her nap and just kind of like start pulling stuff. Like she was pulling this curtain. She just was grabbing stuff, like flipping herself over. Really started to make me nervous because I noticed when her bed was up here in the crib, she had a lot more access to everything. So Adam lowered her crib like a few days ago, and you guys, we could not have lowered it at a better time, because this morning we woke up, came in here, and she was standing up on her own. She's never done that before. The only way she usually stands up is if someone's like holding her and stands her up. So it was very shocking to come in here and see her just like standing up. Yeah, I'm talking about you. You were standing up in your crib all by yourself. You look so big. Even though I should have been, I guess, excited that she was learning something new, I instantly, when I saw her standing up, I'm not gonna lie, I felt a little bit stressed and a little bit panicked, because I'm like, she just started crawling and now she's standing and she's probably gonna start cruising. Like, it's only been 5 days and she's already standing up. Like, I don't understand how that is supposed to work. It just seems like they grow at hyper speed and I cannot keep up. But that was very cool to see her do. She was very excited and happy about it. She was smiling, and then after that she just wanted to keep doing it. She didn't want to take a nap, she didn't want to do anything but stand up. So whenever she's learning new things and like developing new skills, I'm always very aware of how it's going to affect her sleep, because usually when babies go through like a really big change or they learn something really big, a lot of times they just don't sleep that well because they want to practice this new skill. So I was anticipating that to happen, but it's just always very stressful when it happens, because when she doesn't sleep, I don't really sleep, and if I don't sleep, I don't make breast milk. That's what I got to do next. Milk. Okay, I'm getting to that. I don't make breast milk, and then it's like a really horrible cycle. So her sleep is very, very important to us, and we just try to make sure she gets in her naps. Come here. We try to make sure she gets in her naps and make sure she's sleeping good, because happy sleeper is a happy baby. Another thing she started doing this month is reaching. So she started reaching for whoever she wants, which she really wasn't doing before, but now she like full on like will reach. Miss Mary, Matt, oh, just in back, silver button. Do. I love you. A bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck, and a barrel and a heap, a barrel and a heap, and I'm talking sleep about you. The other thing she started doing this month was dancing. Guys, it is the funniest thing ever.
Go, Yara. Dance. 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 Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Go, 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 go.
That has been hilarious. I think that's pretty much it when it comes to like all the changes with her. Oh, so in terms of her hair and everything, Yara's hair, she actually had that, you know, that baby bald spot that every baby has. She still kind of has it, but hers has been like growing back because I switched out her crib sheets for satin sheets, and I feel like it really has made a difference in like how much her hair has been growing. Also, since sleep training her, we don't hold her as much in like cradle position, so it's a lot less like pressure on her head. Her hair has been doing really, really good, and it's been growing really long. She's so ticklish. Give me tickle, 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 tickle. She's fighting it right now because she's hungry. You want to eat? You want to eat? Okay, I'm gonna hurry up and finish this video so I can feed her. I don't really feel like doing it on camera. The last thing I guess I have to talk about is breastfeeding. I haven't really done a lot of talking about it on my channel, which I regret, because breastfeeding has been one of the biggest challenges of my postpartum experience, and it still currently is. Long story short, my breastfeeding journey has been very challenging because my milk supply fluctuates. To this day, it still fluctuates, and I'm not 100% sure why, but my guess is stress and anxiety. I do have both of those factors, and for me at least, when I'm stressed out, I do not produce as much milk, and when I have anxiety or when I'm like just overthinking a lot of things, I notice my milk supply goes down. So every couple weeks I feel like my supply dips, and it's just stressful. Like, it only dips for a few days, but like a few days is a long time when you're talking about the thing that feeds your baby. I've just been going through that, and also trying to make sure I'm producing enough milk for her. And I don't know, I just thought breastfeeding was gonna be way easier. I don't know, I'm sure it's really easy for a lot of other women, but no one's the same, everyone's different. So I don't know, I just feel like my milk supply is just doomed. Like, sometimes I'm just wondering, like, should I just give her formula? But then I'm like, no, you made this commitment, you chose to breastfeed, this was a goal that I wanted to accomplish. I'm trying to stick it out for her. It's a sacrifice I'm making for her. I'm not against formula. I don't think it's what I wanted for my baby, but I'm sure giving her formula would definitely make my life a lot easier. Truth is, that's just not what I wanted to do, and that's on me. It does make me anxious and it does stress me out a lot, just because I'm always worrying about, you know, is she full? Does she eat enough? Am I producing enough? Am I taking my vitamins? Am I eating enough vegetables and fruits and all those types of things for her, you know? That's just kind of how breastfeeding has been going for me. I don't know, some weeks are really amazing and I'm just like on top of the world. My milk is just flowing and everything is just great. That sounded weird. And then other weeks, I feel like I'm in this dark pit. You guys know in the movie Get Out where he like falls backwards and he's like falling and trying to grab. That's literally how it feels when you don't have any breast milk. That might sound dramatic, but I swear it's like the worst feeling ever. Right now I breastfeed and I also pump. I pump to basically give myself a little bit of, not an oversupply, but I pump so that I have extra milk in the fridge. I like that I'm able to share the responsibility of feeding her. Adam is able to give her milk. Someone else is able to give her milk. I'm able to go places if I need to, and it, you know, it's not just me feeding her directly from the boob. It gives me more options. So I don't have a stash or anything. I at one point was obsessed with building a stash, but I've kind of given that dream up because I'm just not the type of person who can keep a stash. I'm convinced. I really feel like it's what's best for her immune system, and I just want to, you know, challenge myself. I feel like I can do it, and I feel like I'm gonna feel very good about myself when I breastfeed her, as long as I can. I can definitively say I did this, I put everything in me in this and breastfed her for however many years. I don't know if it'll be 1 or 2, definitely not going past 2. 2 is my limit. She's very fussy right now. What's the matter? That's pretty much everything that's been going on with her. This month was just crazy. You guys see her? Do you see this baby? She's very hungry. She'll like look at me and shove her finger in her mouth, and that means feed me. What are you doing? You gonna stand up? You gonna stand up? I'm gonna go feed this baby. She's been fake coughing a lot too. She accomplished so much this month. This month has been crazy. If you guys can imagine, I've been really stressed out this month. That's why there's been no content. I literally have not been posting on Instagram. I've been posting, but not posting. Like, I've been posting pre-shot stuff, sponsored stuff, but not like I would want to. So make sure you guys have notifications on. Make sure you subscribe and follow me on my socials. I'm currently filming a vlog for you guys that'll be out really soon. Also planning on having my sleep train video going up really soon. So make sure you guys stay tuned. I'm not forgetting about all these things. Despite it being challenging, it's been very, very amazing watching her grow and watching her change. Ooh, not your belly. It's been super amazing to watch her grow. And it's just been a blessing. So I'm gonna go feed her. She has climbed into my arms and she is shutting me up. I love you guys. I will see you in my next video. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Oh, good job. I'll take it. All right. Bye, guys.